And I'm just going to go on and play Candace's, and we're going to give her some feedback. All right, y'all, here we go. Let me make sure all my volume is up as high as I can over here. All right, I think that's it. All right, here we go.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs and the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules. They have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy one, we see genius. It is the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
Nice. Nice. Very good job, Candace. That was so you're so smooth. I love that. Just that smooth. You know, all you need is practice, practice, practice. Just to smooth out the edges and stuff. I love the warmth in your voice. You know, the only thing I would say is just more practice on it. And also to really see those things that you're talking about. You know, that they're just vast snapshots of things. But when you see them, you could say, you know, everybody's eating dinner. And then you can envision your family Thanksgiving table. Everybody's eating dinner. It's going to come out very differently. I mean, I know that may sound very woo-woo, but I think that when you can replace some of those things, the things that touch your heart, because you gave so many snapshots and scenarios, I think the thing that would help differentiate them and give them different flavors and colors is actually seeing them more. What would you say, Kesha?
Agree wholeheartedly. And Candace, I'll give you an idea on how to do that. Visualization is very, very important. You know, I will never forget one time there was I was beginning in voiceover, and the woman who was talking to me about voiceover, she was like, you know, I am a vegan, but I can sell the heck out of a McDonald's burger.
Come on,
you know
now.
what I'm saying? And so with that being said, she would have to visualize a juicy, you know what I'm saying? Something that would literally make me want to run out to McDonald's because of her read. So when I was in radio, in order to do that, what I would do is I would have, in order to get that conversational read, I would put like a picture of a friend on the console, and I would literally talk to the picture like, girl, you know, this Saturday at 5:00, I'm going to be out on 125th Street, and I would love, love, love for you to come by. I really would. You know what I mean? So those are a few techniques that will help you, you know, visualize. If you can't visualize it, put a picture up and talk to the picture. You know what I mean? Immediately after Rolonda said that, it took me there. It took me to the Thanksgiving dinner table. I ain't even reading the spot. But that's how you can get that conversational read. And sometimes you're reading a few lines and just looking away. You know, you're going to be tempted to read it if you're looking at the script. But sometimes what I'll do is I'll just kind of memorize the line. I'll look away and then I'll read it. And then I'll say it. And then it doesn't sound like I'm reading. But like Rolonda said, you have a beautiful voice. I noticed the romance on some of those lines. You romanced some of those lines. And so sounds great.
Yeah, I agree so wholeheartedly. Kesha, it's so funny. I think I told the class another time that when I was doing my talk show and I was trying not to be the reporter and trying to be real and Rolonda, and I just couldn't get it together. Yeah. I used to put magazine pictures like these little Dorothy Hamill looking people, and because that was the daytime audience, and I had to remember who you're serving. And don't forget, those folks are your bosses, y'all. The people who go out and buy the product because you were in the commercial, that's your boss.
That's right.
So you're pleasing them. I love the authority, Candace, and also the warmth. And there's also something about a knowingness. You can call it wisdom. Come on now, we're all people of a certain age. This is the stuff, this is the copy you're going to get sent. You know, that knowingness, that confidence. that really groundedness, authoritativeness, that I've been there, I've done that, I can tell you even more. So really tap into those. That's wonderful. Great stuff, Candace. Really great stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, but really, like if you're talking, even if you were talking about a roaring fire at Christmas time, everybody can say, yeah, there's a fire over there at Christmas time. Or you could say, oh, you can hear the crackle, the snap, crackle, pop, the little toes snuggling under there. And I bet you're going to paint that picture so differently. You're going to even smell the gingerbread. Remember, it's holiday time right now, people. If you're going to get hired as voice actors, it's not about, it's all there. That little love in your voice has got to start coming out. You know, we got past Halloween. Now we're getting into family love, and we're going to be into Valentine's Day and new promises and, you know, all of that stuff. So really, I mean, listen to what, listen and see the tones that are changing in commercials and things during these times of year, and be prepared. If you got a good goblin and you know, I can do a good witch in a minute. You know, so they start sending me the witch copy when Halloween comes. You know, so start carving out your specialties. All right, very nice, very, very nice. Who else has something? Okay, any other videos? Verlette, girl, I can't wait to hear your video and what is going to be after you do it. I'm going to check in with, would anybody like to perform right now? Is there something you're itching to get out?
Don't all rush at once.
I know. Are y'all waiting? Y'all wait until Carol comes in.
Wait until Carol.
No, I need to know. I need to know now.
Okay.
I haven't sent anything, but I'd be willing to thrust myself into.
But now, who else? Who has not performed in class? Who was that who said they hadn't performed? That was you, Verlette. Well, Verlette, yeah. You're performing tonight, my darling.
Oh my, okay.
Do you mind? Do it, because I want to hear that Georgia power outage.
Okay, all right.
Not
and
outage.
Y'all have to excuse me because I thought I had it printed out and I can't find it, so I've got it on the screen over here.
Okay, well, you do you have it now?
I do, yes, I've got it on my other screen.
Okay, and then Nikita, have you performed yet?
I have not.
Okay, Nikita's on deck, which means she's up next, and then T will come back to you unless there's somebody else who has not yet performed. But T, we're coming to you. So there's the threesome. Okay, remember, y'all, just keep in your hip pocket before you perform. I hope you warmed up, but take a deep breath. This is not a race. This is a lovely ballet with those words. Okay, take a deep breath, settle down into your soul and relax. See the picture before you start, take your time, and then get in character and approach the mic.
Don't be scared.
And don't be scared.
Okay, all right. And like I said, I'm over on this screen, so I'll do the Georgia Power.
Okay.
When you own a business, every day is perpetual motion. So what if you could stop and really look around? You'd probably see new ways to save money, starting with energy cost. And Georgia Power can help with tools and resources to enable every type of business to use energy efficiently. And we offer commercial energy efficiency programs to help reduce your bill. So today, stop and learn more and start saving money. Visit georgiapower.com/commercial savings.
Nice.
And I plugged into that, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Listen, listen, guys, one of the things actors, and a lot of people do it, but I won't want you to do it. If you flub up, that's just human. Don't beat yourself up.
Keep going.
And don't be going like, oh, because then you're totally out of character.
Yeah.
You lose your character and it takes so much to get back there. Okay. So just stop, pause. Remember, we can edit. Take a breath and keep going right where you left off. And just remember, when you go back, you'll just edit it together and nobody will ever know. Okay. Or you're doing a line, you say, I don't really like the way that went. Go and do it again.
Okay.
Okay. I want you to do it again. And this time, I love your sweet, sweet voice. Kesha, what do you think?
So I was going to ask you, Verlette, what do you think the most important, like, what's the point of that whole commercial? I want you to really think about it before you answer. Think about it. What is that commercial really about?
To me, it's a way for businesses to find, well, I guess for businesses to find ways that they can save money and make.
There you go. That's it. Save money.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but baby girl, let me tell you something. When I make my billions, I'm still going to be cheap. I'm still going to get excited about saving money. That doesn't mean you got to read the commercial like this. What it means is you want to romance those parts that talk about saving money. And I've actually lost count on how many opportunities you had to really romance that part. Even the end, the tag, right, Rolonda? I think it was, what is it, something.com/ save money. Like, make me believe you. Okay. Make me want to stop what I'm doing to say, hold up, did somebody say save money? Mm-hmm. Hold on, Verlette has something to say. But it just seems to me, Rolonda, as if like that entire commercial kind of like it leveled like
one level. Right.
There were pure opportunities for you to say in Verlette's way, you could save money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Without overdoing it.
I don't know about y'all, but if I was in some financial trouble,
period.
Most people are. Most people live paycheck to paycheck. Right. Most people want to make $1 billion. If I'm in financial trouble, I want Verlette to hold my hand.
That's right. That's right.
This is where that warmth, you're going to take something as cold as finances and as harsh as and horrible as saving money, because this is obviously for people who haven't saved.
That's right.
So I want that kind of grandmama love. Baby, it's going to be all right kind of assurance. I think that's in your special sauce that you can bring to this. Okay. And like Kesha was saying, talk to that one person. Who is that? Is it a niece? You know, sometimes I talk to one of my little nieces. I always have a go-to person I talk to. If I want to cry, think about my dog or my dad. And I'll be crying, talking about something totally different. It got nothing to do with my dog or my dad, but it evokes that emotion. So go back in there, find some emotional moments. As we talked about, just what Kesha brought up there, is finding what we call those breaks in the script, breaking down that script. Who are you talking to? You're there to solve that problem. Remember, that's why we're even here. So pick somebody and give them that love. You know they're in trouble. What you gonna say to them?
Okay. All right.
Show me some love. Show me some love.
love. When you own a business, every day is perpetual motion. So what if you could stop and really look around? You probably see new ways to save money, especially starting with energy costs. And Georgia Power can help with tools and resources to enable every type of business to use energy efficiently.
Okay, stop right there. Go back. There were like 4 different thoughts in there.
Okay.
Just break down that script. Each one of those sentences has a completely different idea. And when we talk to people, we don't talk to people like in one monotone time that everything has a talk like this and everything just talks like that. That's not even reading. That's just recitation. Okay. So if you're going to be relating, you know, just think about what you would think about if you had a chunk full of change. I bet that got your attention. You know, give me some different, the way you talk to people.
Okay.
Did you see what Rolonda just did? I don't know if you even know, you probably wasn't looking. She leaned into the camera like, I bet you didn't know that. Sometimes being physical helps. You asked, I don't know what the line was. You said something about like, so what if something. Like when you're asking somebody to ponder something, I don't know, me, I would be like, you know what? Look at me. Verlette, look at
sorry,
me.
y'all. I pulled my plug out so my screen went off. I'm sorry. Hold on.
It's all good.
Yes.
We're not letting you go, Verlette.
Sometimes leaning into the script physically will help. I'm telling you, when Rolonda just did that, she literally leaned into this computer like, what if I told you this? Yeah, there you go. That helps evoke the emotion. So I got to ask you a question. I know you got something going on, but let me ask you something. What if? Like, damn, what if? Think about that. And don't worry about being too emotional. What we're trying to do is we're just trying to pull this out of you so you'll know how to evoke the emotion. You don't have to overdo it, but you really, really want to visualize if you was talking to somebody, like, you know, I know A, B, C, and D is like that, but damn, what if? What if you got your hand on your chin now? Like you're talking about it, like, what if I read the copy like that? Do that and watch your reads be different. Let's go again.
Okay, let
Yeah,
me try
and add
again.
a little smile because remember, you've just solved a problem. What if we could get rid of all that debt and you could go and get that car? And you know what I'm saying? So give
Okay.
me different layers and make it interesting, like a great conversation. Go on.
Okay, let me go and see. Okay. When you own a business, every day is perpetual motion. So, what if you could stop and really look around? You probably see new ways to save money, starting with energy cost. And Georgia Power can help with tools and resources to enable every type of business to use energy efficiently. And we offer commercial energy efficiency programs to help reduce your bill. So, today, stop and learn more and start saving money. Visit georgiapower.com/commercial savings.
Wow, I believe you.
Okay.
I saw that lady. Did y'all see that lady? That's the lady. You know that she's like the lady you see at the post office that you always go to her window. You know, that's like your auntie who's telling you now this is how you apply for a scholarship. You the lady at the church who says now y'all can get some free meals on Sunday. You sound like somebody I want to hear. That's that blessed. You could sell insurance every day because of how well you sell blessed assurance. Good stuff.
All right.
1,000% better than the first three. 1,000%. Good
Okay,
job.
thank you, everyone.
Good job.
And that was almost like what we talk about throwing it away. It was almost like she threw the script away and just started talking. Such a huge difference. I'm so glad we didn't hear those recordings.
Me too.
I bet you came a long way. So please go back and Verlette, work on that. And I love your Southern charm. That's part of your wheelhouse. You just have a sweetness, a motherly, nurturing, maternal grandma thing about you. Really tap into that. That's a special sauce.